The photo is a disclaimer. I'm not trying to sell any course, and I hope you guys don't struggle the same way I did for 4 years.
Hey guys, welcome to T4K. Today, let's learn the basics of stock market, how EMA, MACD, and risk to reward ratio works. And combining all of this, we learn a small strategy how to use it in the stock market. Let's get started. Tips related to stocks will be found in my Instagram account. You can check it in the highlight section. I'll teach you what do you mean by candlesticks and time frame of candlesticks. What is a bullish candlestick and what is a bearish candlestick? So this is called as a bullish candlestick and this is called as a bearish candlestick. What happens in a bullish candlestick? The price goes from here. I'll show you just a minute. The price starts over here and ends over here. What do you consider this tail? The price would have started over here, it would have gone down, again it would have gone up over here till here, and again it would have fallen over here. This is what it means. The same thing goes with the bearish candle. The price opens over here and closes over here. So it might have gone up like this and again would have come down until here and then closed over here. So these are two different candlesticks. Bullish candle, bearish candle. This is called as a profit candle. This is called as your loss candle. Because it might open over here at 100 points and close over here at 111 points. So the difference between these two is your profit. Whereas if it opens at, in the bearish candle, if it opens at 111 and closes at 100, you lose 11. So this is called as your bullish candle. Next, let's see how trend works. This is how the market moves. It moves up, goes down, moves up, goes down, moves up, goes down. This is called as an uptrend. You should always buy in an uptrend and sell in a downtrend. Whereas in the sideways trend, you can do both. Whereas you can sell over here and buy. When I tell sell, a lot of beginners don't know what you mean by sell. Imagine you don't have any stock in your account. Now you sell 5 shares. What happens? It becomes minus 5. So if you sell over here, you can buy over here. So the difference between that would be your profit. You can actually do that in the stock market. A lot of people don't know about it. So let's see this uptrend. This is called as a higher high. This is called as a higher high. And this is called as a higher low. This is called as a higher low. In the uptrend, we should always buy at higher low and sell at higher high. You should always buy at higher low and sell at higher high. Whereas in the downtrend, you should sell at lower high and you should buy at lower low. You should sell at lower high and buy at lower low. If you do that, this is going to be a profit. If you do that over here, this is going to be a profit. If you do that over here, this is your lower high. This is your lower low. This is going to be a profit. You can do that, guys. But in the sideways trend, you can do either. You can sell over here, buy over here, sell over here, buy over here. A lot of people have this confusion. How do I know where to sell and buy? That's when back trading works. You got to see one strategy and use it for your whole life. That's when you master at it and get a lot of profits. Let's go to the next graph. So this is your trend. This is how the stock market moves. This is your uptrend over. This is how the stock market works. This is your uptrend. This is your downtrend. This is your sideways trend. This is your uptrend. This is your downtrend. These lines, these black lines are called as, this is called as your resistance and support. In this video, we won't be speaking about resistance and support. That is for the second strategy, which will come in my second video. See, the uptrend is over here, downtrend is over here, uptrend is over here, downtrend is over here. So in an uptrend, we need to buy and then sell. In a downtrend, we need to sell and then buy. Now let's see few charts and understand what is MACD and EMA. This is a company called Cipla. Over here, we're using 30-minute candlestick. So every 30 minutes, the candlestick will be formed. Over here, this blue line is called your EMA. I've set it as 200 for this EMA. The EMA line will tell you what trend the candles are in. So if the candles are below the EMA, it is called as a downtrend. If it is above the EMA, it is called as an uptrend. You can see these candles moving in a downtrend form. In a downtrend, you need to sell. I'll teach you how to sell. This is called your MACD. There are three components over here. One is this blue line, one is the red line, one is your histograph. This blue line is called your MACD line. This red line is called your indicator line. And this is your histograph, the volume sold above. When do we have a sell call? Whenever the blue line crosses the red line in the downward direction, it is called a sell call. Usually I've observed whenever the sell call, this is called a sell call over here, I'll show you guys. This is called a sell call. Whenever the blue line crosses the red line in the downward direction, it means sell. So when we have this indicator over here telling us to sell, you can see it's going down. So you can sell over here and buy it over here. I'll tell you guys how to buy, on what ratios. It all depends on R to R, risk to reward ratio. With that rule, you'll be profitable. So another sell position is over here. Another sell indication is over here. We can sell over here and buy somewhere over here. We can again sell over here and buy over here. Now I'll teach you when you can buy and sell. When should we buy? When the candlesticks are in uptrend, we should buy and sell. Let's see the buy signals. What do you mean by a buy signal? When the blue line crosses the red line in the upward direction, it is called as a buy signal. So this is one of your buy signal. Then this is one more buy signal. This would be another buy signal. This is another buy signal. As you can see, I'm marking all the buy signals which are below the midline. Why am I marking them below the midline? Because it means it's a strong buy. So when it is in a downtrend, I used to mark it when it's in the top of the midline. This is your midline, when it's on the top of the midline. Why did I mark it over there? When you're selling, it should be in the top position. When you're buying, the MACD line should cross over the red line in the bottom position. This is how you buy and sell in the stock market. This is just the basics. You can try this out for a week, backtest it, you'll see how it works. Then you can go into support and resistance and another technique which I'll be teaching in the next video. I'll be showing you guys how risk to reward ratio works. Usually what happens, people don't use risk to reward ratio. That is the main reason they lose a lot of money. If you're gambling, you lose a lot of money. But if you're using math or probability, you will gain a lot of money. You need to understand this. Over here, I'm showing you a 50% winning ratio. That means you'll be winning 5 times and you'll be losing 5 times. Now what is 1:3 RR mean? 1, you might lose 1 time or you might gain 3 times. Yes, this is how it works. It could be from 2 to 4 or to 6. It depends on how experienced you are in the stock market. Now just imagine 200, just imagine 20,000 points is what you'll be gaining or losing. So 20,000 into 1 will be your losing. 20,000 into 3 will be your gaining. So 20,000 into 3 will be 60,000. I'll show how this works in the graph also. So if you're losing, you lose 20,000. If you're gaining, you'll gain 60,000 profit. Now, when we add up or we sum up all these 5 trades of profit, it comes up to 3. It comes up to 3 lakhs. When we're summing all these losses, it comes up to 1 lakh. And the difference between these two is the net profit. That is your 2 lakhs. Even though you're losing 5 times, you still have a net profit of 2 lakhs, which is really great. Now you'd be like, oh, I'm a beginner. How can I win 50% of the times? I might win 30% or 40% of the times. See what happens to your 30% or 40% winning strategy. This is your 40% winning strategy. If you lose 20,000. If you gain, you'll gain 60,000. 4 trades profit is 2,40,000. 6 trades loss is 1,20,000. So total net profit is 1,20,000. This is really good. Trust me, it's not bad for beginner. Even 30% winning strategy is really good for a beginner. Just see that you'll be having a net profit at the end of the day of 40,000. People tell don't overtrade. It is not about overtrading. It is about finding opportunities and going with the flow. A sailor always says that never go against the wind. The same thing happens over here. Always go with the trend. Never sell in the uptrend and never buy in a downtrend. Now, let's see 1:2 risk to reward ratio. What happens with that? So you would win 5 times, lose 5 times, total profit for 5 trades is 2 lakhs, total loss of 5 trades is 1 lakh, net profit is 1 lakh. It's really good, trust me guys. Even over here, if you're losing 6 times, winning 4 times, net profit is 40,000. Winning 30% of the trades, again your winning profit is 20,000. Always go with this rule. That time you'll understand that at the end of the day, whatever happens, you are making profit. You are not going into loss. Always count your trades and go with this strategy. That's when it works. Even the big traders all around the world use this strategy. Now let's see how risk to reward ratio works in the chart. This is a downtrend. Imagine you're selling over here. So this is your point of selling. We'll always have to have a stop loss above that. And as I showed you before, the risk to reward ratio can even be 2. Decreasing it so that this becomes 2. It's 2.07. So just imagine within like half an hour, you came to your risk to reward ratio. So if you have 10 trades like this in a day, you'll be highly profitable. Now let's take this a bit down. Just imagine you're selling it over here. So you're just selling it over here and you'll be buying it over here. You just waited for about 3 hours. That's all. Again, there's a next point of selling. That is going to be this point. This point happens on the next day. See over here. You can buy it over here again. So this is how risk to reward ratio will help you in buying and selling also. Let's keep this over here. Let's cancel this. Let's do it again. Over here it gave you 1.43. It depends, guys. So that's how risk to reward can be used while trading. While you're trading, you need to have something called as a stop loss. What do you mean by stop loss? If you're selling over here, you need to keep a stop loss somewhere over here, so that if the market goes in the opposite direction, it'll automatically sell. That is a safety option. But if the market goes according to what you had predicted, you can buy it somewhere over here. That's when you make profit. This is how everything works. Let's summarize the whole thing. This is called as a bullish candle, and this is your bearish candle. This is your uptrend. This is your downtrend. This is your sideways trend. This is called as a higher high, higher low. You always buy at higher low, sell at higher high. You always sell at lower high and buy at lower low. That's when you make profit. Over here you can sell over here, buy. You can again buy over here, sell. You can again sell over here, buy. You can again buy over here, sell. You can make a lot of profits in sideways trend. So you can make a lot of profits in sideways trend. So this is a basic example of how the candlestick works. This is the uptrend, downtrend. You see, you can buy over here, you can sell over here and buy over here. In the sideways trend, you can buy over here, sell over here, and again buy over here, sell over here. You can again sell over here, buy over here. Over here, if you could see this is how the market is moving. Moves up, moves up, moves up, moves up, moves up. So which are your buying opportunities? This is one of your buying opportunity. 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 That's how it works, guys. Tips related to stocks will be found in my Instagram account. You can check it in the highlight section. In my next video, I will show you my second strategy and it'll help you guys a lot. Thanks for watching.